How often have you ever thought about being grateful, truly grateful about everything in your life? You know what? It makes a huge difference in your life, in your patterns. So we're going to talk about gratitude. Hey everybody, my name is Vincent Dowd. I'm the founder of HijackedMind.com and an internal wealth strategist where I help people to amplify their inner abundance into all areas of their life. A lot of people have asked me about gratitude, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about gratitude because it's something that in my life, I think I've taken for granted a large chunk of my life actually, and today I spend my mornings being very much in gratitude and thankful. So in my process throughout my life, I learned that I bitched a lot actually, and I was in a lot of areas of my life where I didn't have what I wanted. I would compare my life or my bank account or anything to somebody else, to people that had more money than me. Maybe they had better relationship, or maybe they had a better house or car. Maybe they had a better job or career or status or more friends. And instead of me really focusing on the gratitude of what I do have, I became very envious about what I did not have. And that ends up leading you to like living a bitchy life, and you become somebody that complains and bitches a lot. And I'm not going to say I still don't have those moments, because obviously we're encoded from the time we're young into these patterns, into these coded patterns in our brains that cause us to act or react in certain ways based on external stimuli. What happens around us is so much of a trigger that causes us to take these old patterns and to bring them back into our current realm. But so what I started doing is just having moments in the morning after my meditation of just gratitude. And what I've learned is that it's really hard to have more in your life, to get more into your life, if you're not thankful for what you already have. And if we think about it, like you think back to the 70s, like when I was a kid, and the nicest cars in the world, we couldn't afford those cars, like a Cadillac. It was so expensive. What was it back then? Maybe $5,000 for a brand new car? I mean, today that's a joke. You can't even get a used car that's very good for $5,000. So if you think about this, you could take yourself back and say, you know what? Today I'm very wealthy, even if you don't have a lot, because you could compare it to maybe something 10, 20, 30 years earlier. Because the lifestyle we have today is very, very wealthy compared to the past. So I think if we just use a different perspective and start to realize that we are very wealthy, especially if you're in America, we have so much given to us and we take it for granted. We have so much food that people don't honor it. They eat too much. So there's just this idea of we don't have enough. And I think a lot of times this is pushed by the marketing companies to keep us always feeling like we need more. If I just have that next house or that next watch or that next relationship, everything's going to work. And that's a moving target. It will never be hit, because every time you go there, it moves. And that is the mastery of marketing. But I don't want to talk about marketing right now. I want to talk about being grateful. Because when we come to that place from that inner stillness within us, we can just sit here in a moment, close our eyes, and just breathe into it and just feel your body being present right here where it is. And I know I have 10 fingers and I have 10 toes. I have my appendages all work. Some of you out there maybe don't have that, but you're still thankful for what you do have. And I learn from you, and so I think a lot of people learn from people that don't have as much as we have. But I think whatever we have, whatever cards we were dealt by the universe, it's not trying to change out your cards, it's trying to just be in honor of the cards that we have. So I think if every day we would just start, even just with a minute or two, of being very thankful and in gratitude. So this morning I did my meditation here, and as I completed my meditation and the little buzzer went off, my little chime, I just thought for a moment, what am I grateful for today? And I thought to myself that I'm grateful for the oxygen coming in and out of my mouth and my nose that animates my body, that gives me life. I'm thankful for this beautiful place I have, for the beautiful flowers that right now I have throughout the house, but just to look at them and to realize what a beautiful thing it is to have this life all around us that's diverse, and to know that we are part of that diversity. To know that my health at this age is doing amazing. To know that I have the drive I have to keep pushing forward, to helping people, to pushing my life to be fully abundant. And for you, it's the same. To honor your children, to honor the water. How many people forget about honoring water, the thing that gives us life, that cleanses itself? To honor the earth and the sky and the sun, which gives us warmth, and the rain that keeps life growing on this planet. The flora and the fauna. So many things to be thankful for. When you come from this place of thankfulness, you automatically tap into the divine abundance, the pattern of the universe, which is, I am enough. I always have enough because there is no such thing as lack. You know, lack was created in the mind of human beings who are in comparison, who are always looking at what they don't have instead of realizing what they have. If we will just turn our eyes inside to just take the time and realize that I have everything I need, I always have, and I always will, regardless of what comes through my life, what leaves my life, it's all temporal. Anything outside of us is an illusion. And the yogis would tell you that we are the presence, we are the abundance, we are the wealth that we've all been waiting for. And just to come to that place and to honor that every day, even if you just do it for a minute a day, and just thank your universe, thank yourself for everything that you have. And what starts to happen is, I think when you're coming from that place, you change your pattern. And your pattern now will emanate to the universe differently, and people will be more attracted to you. Things will be more attracted to you because you're actually knowing who you are and you're abundant. And as an abundant being, more will be added to you. So I just encourage you to maybe just start every day, either ending your evening before you go to bed with just taking a moment and being thankful, or starting your day the next morning with just taking a moment and being thankful about 5 or 6 things, and then maybe add a couple more along the way. And just watch what happens over the next 30 days as you start to be really grateful for what you do have. Because let's face it, everything that we want is only because we want a feeling. We only want a feeling, and you can have that feeling for free. The car gives you a feeling, the relationship, the house, it's all about a feeling inside. Nobody can give you the feeling. Nothing outside of you can. It's your thinking about it that causes it. So when you're just grateful for what you have, you create that feeling, that wealth, and that abundance inside of you. And circumstance can't control that. You could be in a prison cell. You could be sick with cancer. But you know what? If you're abundant and you're in thinking that way, you're wealthy. So I hope you enjoy it. Please leave your comments, any questions. If you liked it, please share the video, like the video. Again, this is Vince Dowd with hijackedmind.com. I am your inner wealth strategist, amplifying your inner abundance. Have a great day.